I'm basically a quadriplegic. Mainly I got my wrist function back, my forearms, biceps, which is better than most.
James Howard never considered himself an avid cyclist. In fact, the former Army captain with the 82nd rarely hopped on a bike before.
I was, going out to do some PT and got hurt diving into a lake. Actually broke C6, C7, and was paralyzed from that point on.
That was 3 years ago. Today, James is thrilled at the chance to get behind the wheel.
I did one in my wheelchair, a half marathon, and then I did, when I first got it, I did 11 miler, and I just recently did a marathon with my brother in South Carolina.
A simple pleasure on the surface, but to this wounded warrior, cycling means so much more.
Just being in that crowd, it just gives you that feeling again, you're back with the guys. Kind of motivate you to, go on, do more things and step out of your comfort zone, be more involved.
And James is involved. He may not join his buddies on the battlefield, but he fights to help those warriors at home. He visits wounded veterans fresh from war and raises money for organizations dedicated to soldiers and their families. It's his mission to make sure no one falls through the cracks.
VA issues, financial issues, just, living in remote areas, trying to reach out to those guys who really don't have the ability to, reach out to these organizations that are trying to find them.
The ride isn't always easy. There are dark moments, times when James says you miss what you once had. But in those moments, help is just a glance away, a shining reminder of how precious life is.
Luke Willenwaber was a fellow I went to VMI with, incredible guy. He ended up, he was killed in action in Iraq. By a vehicle IED, and it's fellas like him that kind of help put things in perspective. I can always look back on, Luke and all the other fellas that never got to see a wheelchair or bike, and it kind of, helps to suck it up and move on.
And move he does, on a bike handcrafted to fit his particular set of circumstances, a bike that was given to him by one of the organizations he supports.
Oh, it was great. I tell you, it was a life-changing moment to receive the bike. Ambucks, great organization.
And that is why this hero won't give up on himself or his fellow soldiers.
The great thing about our generation is, it's not like Vietnam and they're coming back, and America supports us. And, they're out there. It's just finding those organizations, and that help is kind of the loophole right now.